I was saying, this course was just so fun and interactive to take. So I really enjoyed it.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
And we're so appreciative of you taking the time to like go through everything and give valuable feedback and do the course survey, like the pre-course survey. We'll email you after this call with the post survey as well.
Cool. Sounds great. Don't mind them.
Oh, girl, I'm so used to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just wanted to give Alex, I think you have like our meeting like outline sort of thing laid out.
For today.
Yes.
So we're going to start we know you, introduce yourself, but tell us a little bit about kind of what you do day to day at work, your business mission, your why for Carlita's Closet, and whatever else you have going on that we may not know. And then just your general thoughts about the Academy. So we'll let you have the floor for a little bit and just tell us about you.
Okay, awesome. Well, yeah, I'm Carlita D'Souza. So during the day, my 9 to 5 is IT tech recruiter here in Philly. So I'm about to come up on my year anniversary with that start of that career, and I'm loving it still. So my side biz is Carlita's Closet. And the course, actually, the Academy helped me really help define my why and like help center in on really why I'm even still doing the blog and everything itself and how I would like to translate it into a business moving forward. So that was really exciting because it got a lot of wheels turning. So Carlita's Closet actually started in college as like a project for a social media class. They were like, start a blog, and I always liked fashion, so it just kind of grew from there. And then being in retail sales and management with Nordstrom for the last like 5 years, it was definitely still just a passion to go off of on top of my day-to-day business as well, and helped promote that, what I did there. And then I really realized, though, in the last year or so, it kind of changed. Like, that started with just wanting to share my outfits and this and that, but now I really want to help share like my positive outlook and lifestyle, because anyone who knows me or meets me in real life or even chats with me like over DMs on Insta, definitely like that's one of the first things they gravitate towards and like connect to is like, I'm just someone everyone opens up to and feels comfortable like sharing with. And I think that has to do with like a lot of like what I've been through in life and how I just, no matter even on your worst days, there's something to learn and be grateful for. And that's something I would help or like love to share with others and just help them delete some of those little daily stresses that we all deal a little too much with. And then I was thinking like Carlita's Closet, after going through like the mission statement and the why through the courses, I really started realizing wanting to not only pursue like giving that positive lifestyle vibe to everyone and honing in on that, but like eventually translating it into a online shop possibly, and like just being something that promotes something for every size and every woman, and like not being discriminatory or in any nature, and just knowing like we all have something to be confident out there for and go after every day. And then, to be honest, I'm still finishing up some of the course. So, like, because that really got so many wheels turning in me with developing the why and the mission statement that I was like, wow, the target audience, like, I really want to take my time to really develop, like, whom I'm reaching out to and whatnot, or, like, whom I'm targeting, and understanding all of that. So I'm really just starting to dig into that lesson that I've printed out, as well as the last two.
I'd love to dive a little more into that and kind of like see your vision for it, or if you've already like got a timeline for it or anything, kind of what your goals are.
Just starting to get like all of that kind of down on pen and paper. So like I'm super old school and I want to like really take the time to develop like the mission statement, or not just the mission statement, but like the business plan, as far as like I already operate my blog off of Squarespace, which luckily can translate into an online selling platform very easily. Mm-hmm. So I'm in luck there, and figuring out those dynamics. It is a very user-friendly surface to take for someone who's technically challenged like myself, and graphic design is not my first nature. So yeah, that's been like very helpful to see that like they can walk me through those processes as far as like getting that set up technically. But as far as like the drive, I need to like definitely get set down and just figure out a timeline in regards to if I want it to happen in the next 6 months as far as like a launch goes, or the year, whatever the budget will allow and whatever I'm dreaming. So, but I definitely like, I want to take the leap sooner than later, because I realize if I like just keep pushing it back and back, I'm like not going to do it.
Right.
What do you envision on what kind of shop do you have in mind? Like what are you looking to sell or monetize?
Definitely like starting off like clothing, accessories. So like some kind, but then too like I struggle because like I'm like, I definitely want to make it like affordable, but then I also have like the passion for ethical fashion and like, you know, investing in your pieces as well. So like that's like the balance I'm going to try to come between. And honestly, I'd love to promote like local businesses, you know what I mean? Like ethically sourced. Like I know I follow like Rooted Souls in Philadelphia, and they make like beautifully handcrafted leather shoes, and things of that nature. So really seeing like how I can help promote others as well, if that makes sense.
Which you're already doing. I noticed on your site, like you have the boutiques I love and like the local, you know, locally owned shops. So, which is very cool. And I know like you're so great about, you're just like a natural promoter in a sense. Like you go to an event and you give it a shout out and you give, you know, just, and so it's already built that know, like, and trust factor. I feel like with your audience who like, oh yeah, she went to this event, not because she's being like, maybe paid to go or something, but like because she genuinely loves it. And so, like I said, I feel like I know I trust your opinion and stuff, like just through social media and like knowing you. So yeah, I think that would be huge going into like having an online boutique as well.
Did you have any other feedback for us or general thoughts on the Academy before we move into specific feedback for you?
On the Academy, it just definitely like was very impressed overall. Again, with like how it was like something fun to go and do on top of like my already busy schedule, as we all have one. So, and again, it really like inspired me to think, okay, why am I writing this blog? What is the purpose? Like, and how can I help others out there and connect? So it's just been really helpful as far as like eye-opening, to like make a literal mission and to have put those thoughts that I've had floating around and actually get them into development and into like a reality, which has been really cool to see.
Yay. That makes it so makes us so happy to hear, because literally like we say those things when we're together. So it's really nice that that someone else is understanding our mission, and to be able to help you find clarity on your mission too was really our goal, and to make it fun. You know, that's what we both have. I was going to use the wrong word, not suffered through online courses, but have like trudged through online courses, you know. So we really wanted to make it something fun. And I'm like you, where I work full time, and Anna Laura also, this is not her full time. So we've all got things going on. So we're glad that you really, really liked it.
And I have to say too, like really great like length of content. So like the videos were like not too long. You didn't like lose interest or anything. It was all relevant information towards the booklet. And then yeah, the workbooks again, like not too lengthy, but in depth enough that you're really divulging into what is a mission statement, who's my target audience, all of that.
Did you feel that there were any like holes or gaps or like anywhere that we could improve to?
You know what? That is so hard because it honestly was just so eye-opening to me on like realizing like I had never even thought of a majority of these things in regards to Carlita's closet. So I could think about that, but I don't have anything like offhand right now to
That's
say.
totally fine. Yeah. And I think that's probably in the post survey as well, like
Okay.
like any feedback or comments or anything. But yeah, we're like completely open to receiving feedback because we do want to make this super valuable, like as much as possible. So yeah, if something comes to mind, just make note and let us know.
Will do.
Yeah. And then yeah, so are we want to move into feedback?
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. So yeah, we just took a minute, or longer than a minute. We took a bit to go into kind of your pre-survey. We noticed you really wanted more support in. Let me pull that up right here. You wanted more support in ideal audience and connection, and then also how to market your brand digitally. And so now that we kind of know your goals and kind of your vision, it can help us then translate that into how to define your audience and kind of where to go digitally as well.
Yep.
So I do want to say your site, I love how clean it is. It's just like, here's my blog. This is clean. It's just like, I'm a huge fan. So yeah.
Less is more sometimes.
What's that?
Less is more sometimes.
Exactly. Yes. No, agreed. I love white space. So I'm a huge fan. And oh, wait, congratulations also. I haven't actually gotten to like verbally congratulate you.
Thank you.
We digress though. So jumping back into kind of like defining your audience. So knowing now, like moving forward, the ultimate goal or one of the ultimate near-term goals, nearish, is going to be having a boutique. You can kind of differentiate like age, first of all, kind of a market in there. Would you say like mid-20s to mid-30s or
Yeah.
early 20s? What are you thinking?
Probably like mid-20s to mid-30s.
Yeah. And then, once you know kind of what clothing you're going to have as well, you can kind of tailor your content toward that audience, is like, whether it's the affordable or the sustainable fashion or a mix of both. Like I said, however you're going to, I don't know, I can't, apparently my brain literally shut down mid-sentence, but once you figure out the types of clothes that you're going to have, you can tailor your content toward that too. Alex, did you have?
Yeah, I think you totally changed my mind after hearing
I know.
a little bit more, because one of the things that Annalore and I were wondering, and with your mission statement, we put it in the chat if you just wanted to look along with kind of the comments and stuff. One of the things that we really wanted to hone in on is kind of like how fashion ties into your blog and how this positive lifestyle kind of so kind of like all these little things that you're touching on, just really how are they all going to connect and how are you going to serve women in that way. But from hearing you talk, and I just wrote down these buzzwords, it possibly could be a tagline, and I know you're supposed to work mission statement to tagline, but when you said all these things, I was like, oh my gosh. So I wrote down, you talked about fashion as a way to help women and something that you like to share and your styles, but also giving them a positive outlook on life, kind of everything about you, but helping other women to feel the same way. So I wrote down, and this came from using words that you said, tools to outfit your mind and body and delete your daily stresses.
I love that.
To me, kind of as someone who didn't understand your mission statement that much before, those terms really made me think, oh, like if I go to her blog or her page, not only is she showing me fashion tips, but she's going to show me like daily tips to be more positive in life and how to get through my workday and what I can do to not be stressed, And I think obviously you knew that, but it wasn't translated the first way in your mission statement. But from hearing you talk, it really sounds like you want to give women tools and resources through fashion, but also maybe through written copy how to help them feel good and look good, which also there's nothing wrong with that too, you know. And then is another thing that I thought of while you were talking, and this can go towards, I know you were mentioning you were interested in more marketing for your
Yes.
how to do digital marketing.
Forward, yeah.
So one thing that I thought of, your online shop, I don't think you need to wait. I think you can find things already that you love to wear and things that help you de-stress and plug in a nice old Amazon link and put that on your shop. I think that's a great way to just get started and kind of take time to feel it out before you decide to like make this really nice Squarespace shop. You know, like I think you can play around with it and not have to think, oh my gosh, it has to be this perfect thing. You know, I think an Amazon link would work great.
Yeah, I recently was approved for Like to Know It. So I'm trying to figure out all of those things and really utilize that as well to start monetizing.
Perfect. Yes, and I know I've talked to several bloggers who seem to have more luck the Like to Know It route than the Amazon. Like Amazon's really finicky on payment. Like if it's a friends and family, they won't pay out their influencers.
So annoying.
Which is ridiculous because I'm like, regardless, you've influenced them to buy this thing. And then they're like, I know so many who just haven't gotten paid because of the friends and family thing. And they're like, how do you know my friends and family? So
like, how do you decipher which ones? Yeah, like,
yeah. So just something to keep. I don't want to dissuade you from going the Amazon route, like, because honestly, like you can throw a net and kind of see where your better return is. But definitely, just if you are on the Like to Know It, like utilize that one too.
start.
That's so exciting.
All that and how to like use everything and Linktree Ninja and all that. And
Oh, and something. So for Linktree, oh yeah, Link Ninja. I know what you're talking about. Yes, the Link Ninja. But if you do use Linktree instead of like paying for something, embed some buttons on your site. You know, like make a hidden page and direct traffic directly. I think we say this in a video too. But yeah, you can go like just make a page, and that way you're having more, you know, traffic on your site than to Linktree. So just something to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And more for marketing, I don't know if this is something you're interested in doing. You were talking about kind of like monetizing, right, and marketing yourself and your brand. In line with the tools to outfit your mind and body, and specifically like leading with the fashion, if you want to collaborate with maybe local boutiques, and it doesn't have to be a big thing, you can maybe just do one-on-one consulting with women and bring them into a shop and talk to them about like their daily stress and how to, you know, find that positivity in their life. But also like kind of do a fashion consulting too and like pick out a few outfits for them. And I was thinking the girl who owns Sinaj that you met at pizza event, Shar, you could definitely reach out to her since that connection was made. And then since you're interested too in ethically sourced clothing, I think you can do like, again, events or consulting there, but that way you're not limited on your shop to just promoting ethically sourced clothing. You can kind of promote all fashions you love, but if you want to make it more specific, like, you know, at an ethically sourced event, or if you're interested in helping a woman with plus size fashion or, you know, tall girls or petite girls, whatever it might be, I think you can really hone in on doing like this personal kind of like fashion lifestyle consult. Just an idea, take it or leave it, but it popped into my mind.
no, I really like that idea because yeah, I think that also like definitely came with like the passion for Carlita's Closet too. Because like for many years I managed the plus and petite size department at Nordstrom. So yeah, like I loved helping all sizes and walks, and then even like the men's experience I got in the suits. So yeah, that's a very good idea.
I would love to like know that, like whenever I click on About Me,
Okay, perfect.
like
Yes.
about your experience, and you know, like I love that you've had this blog kind of like off and on or whatever, but like I would really love to know kind of your experience and your vision for everything too.
Yeah. And going forward with your content and stuff, if this is something you're hoping to scale your blog into, is this business, I think just even learning more about your experience in retail,
Mhm.
like Anna Laura said, and seeing that and, on your stories and just talking about, and if you start doing that now, you have leverage to ask for money later. People want to know why. And you have all this great experience that, a lot of people probably don't know why they should trust Carlita's Closet, and I think it would be great to see and hear more of that.
Mhm.
That's super helpful. Definitely can do that moving.
So specifically, what when you say you want to learn more about like ways to market your brand digitally, like do you have any specifics there that we can kind of help like steer toward?
So I'm one of those Instagrammers who's never had like a cohesive feed or anything of that nature or worried about any of that.
Mhm.
And to be honest, like I don't think my audience has minded or whatnot, but like moving forward to want to grow it and get to like the next level, I guess, of influencer that I want to get to or in the area. I
Mhm.
don't know if like that matters. So
Mhm.
like I wanted to get y'all's opinion on that.
Mhm. I It's 50-50 for me. Like I think as long as you're personally like you ask 100 people, you're going to get 100 different answers, but like I think having good copy like is mainly what's going to drive. Like it's an eye-catching image. Of course, you're going to want that. You're going to want to showcase like your style. I wouldn't just throw up like any old photo. Like I would make it relevant to, who you're speaking to. But for you, I think a lot of it's going to be driven from the written copy in there too, and making sure that that is super relevant to who you're speaking to. Um, does that make sense?
Yes, it
Okay,
does.
cool.
And I like how that's getting more relevant on Instagram, the
Yeah.
written portion. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know for me, like it's kind of hard for me to say that because I'm like, no, I love the cohesion and stuff. But for me, like as a photographer, like that makes sense for my audience. Like I'm definitely not gonna throw up any old photo because it reflects on my business, right? But that's going to vary industry to industry. So if it seems like you're getting a really great response right now, I think using a similar style like preset or learning how to edit your photos similarly across, like that's going to help. But in terms of like cohesive, it will help in making it look cohesive without having to like, I have to be at a white backdrop for every single photo that I take, or I just cannot post it. Like, that's kind of
Not
going
really.
by the wayside more or less. And like I said, it doesn't seem like your audience cares to begin with. So, not cares, but you have a beautiful feed and it seems like it's getting more and more cohesive as you go. So, yeah, that's my feedback.
Mhm. It's helpful.
Um, okay. Well, do you have any questions for us or anything that we can kind of help with? We got a couple minutes left, and we want to make sure that we use them valuably.
Um, you've helped so much. Yeah, the questions have really like all been answered. Now I just need to start formulating this plan into action and get
Mhm.
moving.
Yes.
Yeah, and we'll send you kind of just like a little summary of what we chatted about along with the post survey. And if you want the video, we can send you the video as well.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, and if you have any other questions, like as you're working through things, like post or whatever, if you have any questions at all, just feel free to shoot us an email or a DM, and we'll, obviously be happy to answer.
Yeah, definitely. No, you girls like really make everyone feel very invited and like comfortable as well. So it's like definitely an open community. I don't think anyone's like afraid to show their vulnerabilities, which is also like very helpful when you're realizing these things and wanting to move forward with your ambitions.
Yes. And I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to see where you
No.
like for 90 days, like by the end of the year. So No, we're rooting for you.
2020 is going to be a big year.
Yes.
So exciting. Well, like we said, we'll send you that email shortly within the next 24 hours. So be on the lookout for that. And like we said, we're here for you and we're rooting for you. So let us know how we can support you. Okay.
Thanks, ladies. I will do.
Awesome. All right.
Have a
Bye.
good night.